Hi, my name is Leslie. I am a servant of God. I'm one of 20,000. I've told you my story, some of it. Anyway, today's been a very intense day. Well, last night, today. The energy has been so intense on me. It's beyond words. I am so full of power that, and more and more is coming. I don't know if you guys have been on NASA, or not NASA, but NOAA space weather and seen the Earth impacting CME that blew off this morning off the sun coming at us. It'll collide with us on the 9th of March 2024. But the moment it blew off, it's just like, oh my God, how much power can I hold in this body, before, I don't know, my body is changing, physically changing, and it's intense, very intense, like the flu symptom or the really tired, lethargic, just like, I just gotta lay down. And it's just like my whole body's vibrating. Like all the molecules in the atoms in my body are just like, they're vibrating and going, oh boy. I don't know about you. How are you doing? Are you guys okay? Drink lots and lots of filtered water. And then put your hands over the water and just say that I just put healing power on this water. Just healing power in this water. That it would heal me and energize me. And then drink lots and lots and lots of water. That's the only way. You may be getting dry mouth, just dehydrated. It's because of the energy that your body is absorbing, and it's the only way. It really is. Lots and lots and lots of water. All right, I just needed to update you. What I said is happening. Helios, you can pretty much count on him, It's like, hey, give me some CMEs, blow some off right at the earth, and bam, a few hours later or a day later, here it comes. Well, at least, when you rise up high enough, and your ascension, your spiritual rise, into heaven and in the heavenly realms, you will find that all of our planets, the sun and all the planets are sentient. They are life. They have personality. You can communicate with them, talk with them. They'll talk with you. You can ask them stuff. It's crazy land, for the three-dimensional person that knows nothing, to ascending. Gaia is just like the best ever. I mean, she is such a loving, caring person. It's like, just call me mother, but I've met her. When I came back from heaven, I was, well, kind of swept away. This is the best way to say it, and to her, I met her, in the center of the earth, in her home, where she dwells. And she's just the greatest, man. She just is. I just love her with all my heart, and when you meet her, you'll say the same thing. She is so loving and caring and kind and just such a wonderful soul, spirit entity. What is it? Saturn with the rings around the planet. That's a communication planet. It puts off signals. Good signals, bad signals, all depends on who's putting in the signals. I went in and took it over and put love signals, that it would broadcast love, unconditional, divine, healing love, but it's kind of like a continuous battle to broadcast, from Saturn. It's the craziest thing ever. Really, and if you look, if you have a telescope, you can look at the rings, get a close look. You'll see that there's a 20-mile long UFO or spaceship that cleans the rings. You can watch it. You can just sit there and watch it go through around the ring, keeping those little gaps in between the ring, the ring, in the ring. It's just like the craziest thing ever, just sitting there. I could just watch it for hours and hours, it's crazy, it's just crazy. And those are things you can see, what was it? Hubble caught it. And James Webb, I think, has pictures of it, look it up, NASA, it's on the Hubble, it's all this information I'm telling you is out there, on Hubble, on James Webb, and on, like the planet they've just found with city lights on it, James Webb, Proxima B, I believe it was. And it's like, those are cities, those are city lights, what the, yeah. Well, anyway, so, yeah, just a little more insight. I'll let you guys know, I'm telling you, I'm not keeping secrets, I'm letting you know what's going on. I'm trying to help you see the truth, you need to take a moment, and listen and look and check this stuff out, like the photon belt, that we're going into, and the sun and the CMEs and the, the solar flares, the gamma radiation that's coming off of it, and Alcyon, the black sun in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy, and the all the planets here in our solar system. There's life. There's several. Venus, Mars, and the Moon have life. Sentient life on it, extraterrestrial biological energy beings on it. People. Maybe not human like us, and maybe very much human like us. But yeah, guaranteed, man. In Mars, they live underground. In Venus, they live in a higher dimension. That's why it looks like a barren planet, because they're in a higher dimension. And the moon, they live under the moon, in the moon, inside. And Saturn, I don't remember. There's it's a broadcasting station and, like a radio station. Big one. But anyway, there's so much more. But that's probably all your mind can handle right now. All right, well, remember, get rid of your baggage, man. Go through your baggage. It's the only way. Bring it up, deal with it, and then get rid of it. Get it out of your body. Delete it from your memory. Forgive those that have done wrong to you and ask for forgiveness for the wrongs you've done to others. And then you're born again. You have a clean slate. You're a new person. And then love yourself. And then love others as you love yourself. Do to others you have done to yourself. Be loving and kind, being generous and charitable, helping others, lifting others up, raising others up, showing them the way, the truth, and the life. More abundant life than what we're living now, So, peace and grace be with you. May God be with you. May Jesus Christ be with you. And may you receive Jesus Christ as your Savior. And for those people that, Jesus Christ, that's not his name, it's, well, for the last 100 years, we read the Bible in the English language, and his name is Jesus Christ, the Messiah. And the rest of it, whatever, I've gone through this. I've even talked to Jesus, and he's like, yeah, I know. It's, he just laughs. Yeah, and he says, I know. He understands that the American people call him Jesus Christ. So, what do the Russian people call him? The Ukrainian people call him? What do German call him? What do the Pakistans call him? What do the Chinese, what is his name in Chinese? I mean, come on. Stop with the name. Stop trying to confuse the American people. Either that or fork out the money to re-educate all of America and buy new Bibles. But for us, Jesus Christ is the greatest. He's my Savior. He's just the greatest guy I ever met, and he does not have a problem with me calling him Jesus or Christ or Messiah or brother or my friend, or my Savior. He has no problem with that at all. All right. Well, peace and grace be with you. Remember, you have to make a choice. It's coming to the point. Choose wisely. Choose love. All right. Bye.